In today's video, we're going to get the new Morimoto headlights and Morimoto taillights on the 370Z. Let's get into it. We will be switching out these factory headlights and taillights for some fresh Morimoto upgrades. Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and behind me is my 370Z that we bought wrecked. If you've been following along on this journey, the car was in a bit of a small collision in the front, and since then we've done a lot of repairs. We've gotten it back to standard, and now we've been starting into the modding process. So in this video, we're going to be switching out the factory headlights for the Morimoto headlights along with the matching taillights. Though these factory Nissan HID headlights work just fine, I really wanted to elevate the car, which is why we switched them out for the Morimoto headlights. We did exactly the same thing with the taillights by switching them to Morimoto. It also helps with the contrast between the red and the black. As we are diving into this, we want to start by removing the plastic trim panels. This includes the rear trim panel along with the strut trim panels. We also want to remove the hatch seal that goes around the back of the hatch. These new Morimoto taillights look absolutely incredible. Let's get them on the car. As you can see here, there is a massive difference between the Morimoto taillight and the factory taillight. Let me know down in the comments which one you think looks better. Personally, I think the Morimoto looks fantastic. I absolutely love how these Morimoto taillights turned out. I'll go ahead and link the Morimoto headlights and taillights in the description below, so be sure to drop down and go check those out. Now that we have the taillights on, we're going to slowly start moving our way towards the front of the car so we can do these headlights. So we also have the Morimoto headlights to go in the front. So we'll go ahead and get the bumper removed so that we have access to both headlights and get those removed and start the Morimoto headlight install. The first thing we want to do is remove the plastic pins that are holding the bumper on. Once those are removed, we can get the bumper out of the way. We can then move over to the taillights and removing the 10mm bolts that hold that headlight in place. Get that out of the way and be ready for our new headlights. Before we start putting the new headlight in, there is a little miniature harness that comes with the Morimoto Headlight. It'll go to the fuse box where the battery's at, but there's one connector that I have routed in here that goes to the headlight, and there's another one that goes to the driver's side headlight as well that will run across the front end and get over to the other headlight. I'm going to do my best to kind of tuck these things as we go so they'll be out of sight. One other thing to note on the new headlight, make sure that you move this bracket over. In this particular case, mine is new, so went ahead and added it. Just 2 bolts that hold it on, but now it's ready to install, and there's only 2 connectors we'll have to worry about. One of them's the factory one, the other of which is for that little harness. Everything we did for this side, we are now going to do for the driver's side. So we have the passenger and the driver's side headlight installed. All the wiring is now connected, tucked for that little harness. I actually went ahead and ran it up to the battery box. We'll get to that in a moment on where to connect it and where you're tapping into. But for right now, we'll go ahead and get the bumper on just so I can get it out of the way and get the front end buttoned up. Actually, before we put the bumper on and start buttoning everything up, I'm gonna go ahead and just check and make sure that they work. We will not have the DRL or the turn signal switchback, I don't believe, until that tap or that other harness is hooked up. So we'll go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and turn the lights on and see what happens. Wow, that looks absolutely incredible. I think my favorite thing so far is the instant on versus the HID where I had to let those warm up. Though I wasn't planning to do it right now, we did, and honestly I'm glad that I did. I think the carbon fiber hood and these lights will really complement each other. But let's go ahead and get everything turned off, get the front bumper on, and then we'll work on getting that little harness tapped in so we can have our DRLs. The headlights turned out incredible. They even come with a nice startup procedure, which is just an added touch that I wasn't expecting, but it makes a huge impact when turning the car on. I absolutely love this mod. But if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like down below, comment, and we'll see you later, guys. Peace.